Welcome back everybody to more Link's Awakening. In this episode I'm going to be getting a ton of collectibles and showing you a lot of cool things. Beginning here. I am Mambo, child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Ah ha ha, then I can teach you my song. Bloop. You've learned Mambo's Mambo. When you get out of the water, play it. So this is the second ocarina song that you can learn, and if you play it, it warps you to Mambo Spawn near Crazy Tracy's spa, and if you play it inside of a dungeon, it warps you to the very first room of the dungeon, and that's actually very helpful in some of the later dungeons in which they are very large and complex. It's an easy way to navigate through them. So let me come in here and collect a heart piece. If I dive down right in the middle, there you go, I'll pick up the third heart piece for my next heart container. Then next up, I am going to swim near Koholint Castle. There's another heart piece below the water there, near the periphery of it. So after you beat Angler's Tunnel, and you walk around the overworld for a while, something very odd and very strange will happen. And you're gonna see that momentarily, I believe. But yes, I'm gonna follow this water here and go all the way around. And soon you will see that I'm gonna be near Koholint Castle, swimming around the periphery of it. There's that little dark nut that I killed, and you can hear the strange little sound. And if you look close enough, you may see an apparition following behind me. How spooky. Anyways, if I dive down here, I do collect the fourth heart piece for my next heart container, so that's really good. So yes, once you beat Angler's Tunnel, you have this little ghost that starts following you around. And every time you change screens, it makes that spooky sound. So it's kind of eerie having this ghost following you around, but he's going to be necessary. And I will deal with him at some point in this episode, but I am going to collect a few other things for now. So you better get used to that little jingle, because our little pet ghost is going to be following us for quite a while. What a goofy little ghost. I'm going all the way down. Lots of swimming. Link is getting his exercise in today. All the way through here. I want to just bomb this wall here. This is actually going to be a fairy fountain. So there you go. I'm not gonna go in there because I don't need any hearts, but it is just a fairy fountain. And let me go through some of these tunnels. Now that I can swim, I can easily get through it. And I'm gonna play the raft game. Do you want to challenge the river rapids on a raft? Proceed to the office at once, please. So let me come in here. Want to go on a raft ride for 100 rupees? Okay, the raft is ready for you outside. Enjoy. So it does cost 100 rupees, but you'll make up some of that money. There are many different routes that you can take on this raft ride. And depending if you want to collect items or if you want to collect rupees, there are different routes that you can take. But this is what I'm going to be taking so I can collect some of the chests and a few items along the way too. I do like the music of the minigame too. So this is 20 rupees. So I'm at a net negative of 80. And another 20, so now I'm down 60. Now you need to look far for a secret. Not really sure what that owl statue refers to, honestly. And I don't know if many people even do. I think it's all speculation. So, grabbing a lot of rupees here. I forgot how much I started out with before I paid. You see that chest there? I'll be able to get that much later on in the game, but don't worry, I will grab it. I just can't grab it through here. And if you pay attention to the water, you'll know which way you're going to be flowing with the raft. You can see the current. And let me come up here and through the cave. Basically go on through, similar to how I did previously. So yes, there are multiple routes, but I just wanted to grab the chests mainly. So I'm actually going to head back to the animal village. I'm gonna continue doing some things there. If you remember, Christine the goat was wanting the hibiscus flower, which I got in a couple of episodes ago. So I'm going to continue the trading sequence by doing that, giving her the flower. You may remember that she looked a little similar to Mr. Wright, the guy who was writing the letters several episodes back. Oh, you brought me a hibiscus. How sweet. Well, since you are such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen? I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright, who lives on the border of the mysterious forest, please. You traded the flower for the letter. Great. So yeah, she's writing letters, he's writing letters. She has a bird, he has a bird. So they're like little pen pals. So now I'm gonna meet another character. This is the mermaid. When I was swimming in the bay, the waves took a very important necklace from around my neck. If you find it, I will let you take a scale from my tail. So this area is known as Martha's Bay, and the mermaid will play into the trading sequence a little bit later on. That is another dungeon in the game, but I'm not ready to go there quite yet. It's called Catfish's Maw, and it's the next dungeon actually. Probably be doing that in the next episode. These stairs will eventually take me to another encounter with the Mad Batter. The house, take me, the house at the bay. That's the ghost speaking, by the way. He'll say that every once in a while. While he's following you around. And you may remember, we entered this spooky home a few episodes back, and I said it would be important later on, and that's actually where I have to take the ghost. Alright, so here's our second encounter with the Mad Batter. Let me sprinkle my magic powder on there.
Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Okay, I'll get you to carry more bombs. Are you ready? You deserve it. Now look at all the junk you have to carry. Ha! Take care. See you again.
So now he upgrades our bomb carrying capacity all the way to 60, which is great. From 20 to 60. So I'm going to start making my way over to the ghost's house. I believe I got hit by that fish. I'm not going to let him get away with that. Hell no. Stupid fish. Let me sprint on out of here. gonna grab one more thing before I go to the house, and it's right under this bush, and you guessed it, it is a secret seashell. This is number 18. Perfect. Now it is time to take our little friend home. Let me get my Pegasus boots so I can jump through here. Very good. Here, enter my house. Nostalgia, unchanged, boo-hoo. Enough, cemetery, take me, my grave. So it's kind of sad. I'm gonna play the Mambo's Mambo to warp to Crazy Tracy's hut. This poor ghost, he was wandering around restlessly. He wanted to visit his house one more time before finding his final resting place. And at least we've been able to help him with that, I suppose. He is at peace after seeing his house one more time. We've actually walked past his grave, I just didn't make a mention of it. There it is on the left, and I do want to take him over there. Kill these zombies. I don't want any zombies near my friend's grave. Thank you. A jar in my home. Look inside. Bye-bye. Hoot, it's been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Hoot. Now if I leave and come back, I can take a picture as well. Ah, how I love pictures. Hey Link, what are you doing here? You want to know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy thanks to you. Are you ready for a picture? So this is the 8th picture. I'll call this, I was very afraid. Smile. So I get a picture with our little ghost buddy. How nice. So now let me head back to Mabe Village and return that letter from Christine to Mr. Wright. It's not really in Mabe Village, but it's around it, I guess. It's more near the mysterious forest, actually. How many times have we gone through this forest? Feels like many, many times. Alright, there's his home.
What's this? A letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph.
Christine, who looks like Princess Peach.
She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How'll that be?
So we get a broom in return for the letter. But that photo was not of... ... That's pretty funny. Poor Mr. Wright, he got catfished by a goat. Imagine you meet this girl online and you guys hit it off and everything is perfect. And she sends you a picture and she's absolutely beautiful. And then you finally go to meet her in person expecting a beautiful princess. And she turns out to be a goat. Oh my god, that would be weird. But that's what happened to Mr. Wright. Anyways, there's this little cave here with some rupees and this chest here with more rupees. 70 total in here. So you guys already know who likes brooms, right? It's Grandma Yahoo, so let me go find her and give her the broom. She's actually in Animal Village now, as opposed to Mabe Village. So I need to make my way over that way. All the way through the mysterious forest once again, you guessed it. Always going through here. I don't know why I take the time to kill the enemies sometimes. I just enjoy it, it's fun. I like killing the moblins and the Octoroks and all the other goodies. I do not like the winged Octoroks. There's Grandma Yahoo. Yahoo, Yahoo! A new broom for me? It is, isn't it? Okay, in return, you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. There you go, we exchanged the broom for the fishing hook. And I got a little confused, so she actually is still here. It's after we give her the broom that she heads over to the animal village. So that's why I came down here. And now, I do need to make a purchase, but I don't have enough rupees. So I'm gonna play this game a few times here to grab some rupees. I think I need 890 total, so I'm just gonna replay this a few times to grab the rupees. And usually I'll press the button right as it's about to reach the top row. And the timing works out pretty well for that. So I'm gonna do this a few times and I'll probably fast forward through it, honestly. It's 980 rupees, by the way, not 890. I was getting a little dyslexic there, but that's alright. I'll keep fast forwarding this. Alright, that ought to do it. I am up to 990. Perfect. So let me go to the shop. Yeah, that same shop with the scumbag that zaps you if you steal from him. But yeah, if you're gonna steal anything, you should steal the bow because you can see how expensive it is. 980. Can you believe it?
Bow and arrows said only 980 rupees. Thanks a lot and come again.
Scumbag. Look at all those rupees, just leave my wallet. Alright, let me keep on going. And actually, I think I'm ready to get my sword upgrade by collecting a couple more secret seashells and then going to the mansion for the sword upgrade. So let me do that, actually. I think it's a good time. If you remember our friendly ghost, he told us to look in a jar in his house, and that's actually where the 19th seashell is going to be. Now, if you didn't return him to his grave, the seashell would not be there, so you have to do that in order for it to actually spawn in his house. Silly monkey. So let me go all the way to his little home here. And it's gonna be under the jar. So there you go. Secret seashell number 19. So the next one is going to be in the water. So let me try to get to it. And then also kind of start making my way towards the Seashell mansion. There's Catfish's Mall one more time. That's where I'll be coming to towards the end of this video. Silly moblins. Winged Octoroks, my god. Will not stick around for very long when they're around. Quite a detour here to get this last seashell. But it is all the way here in the water. And under this bush. Seashell number 20. Perfect. So again, there are 26 of them, but you only need 20. And so I'm gonna go turn these 20 in to get the level 2 sword. which not only does more damage, but if you have full hearts, it shoots out a beam, similar to other Zelda games. Now, it's important to note that once you've collected 20 and gotten the sword, seashells disappear from the game. So, if you go pick up one of the other 6 seashells, then you only end up getting a rupee instead. But I will be showing you where they actually are, and making reference to it. Alright, so here we go. Turn in the last batch. My job here is finished. And there you go, the level 2 sword. How majestic. You've got a new sword. You should put your name on it right away. Yeah, what a Boy Scout. Now you may remember the owl, one of the owl statues mentioned that there's a secret under the bridge. So let me go see what that's all about now. Because we did swim by a bridge earlier. We just didn't go under it. But now it is time. Because first I wanted to get the fish hook. Because there's going to be a character there. Part of the trading sequence. And he requires the fishing hook. My god, look at all these river Zors. Alright, so right under here is another fisherman. Oh, what is that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You had better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. My, that's a big one. The hook became a necklace. Lucky. So there we go, we got a necklace, and we already know who wants this. Obviously, it's going to be the mermaid. So let me go trade that in. Ah, that's it. It's my necklace. Give it back, give it back. I'll give you a scale, as I said. Promise you'll only take one. You returned the necklace and got a scale of the mermaids. And that'll do it for that. So let me actually... Man, that is one happy mermaid. Let me swim back to the bridge because I can actually get a picture there as well. The 9th picture. See the little mouse. I have a feeling that I'll catch a big fish again. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work. My, that's a big one. Whoa, that's a big one. Hey, photo guy, can you take a picture of this? I don't know why Link is posing. Hey, be more careful next time. Poor fisherman fell in. That's alright. Anyways, I think that's everything I want to do for now. I am ready to go to the next dungeon, Catfish's Maw. So let me swim on over there. So you can see this little path here on the left and basically have to swim under here through a little side-scrolling sequence. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one where we will tackle this dungeon.